Hello, let's continue our playthrough of Since When Did I Have a Compact Butler? Made for NaNo 2020.
After all, can you really trust him?
I take a step back.
None of this would be happening if you never met him. You would have a completely normal life. Think about it. You didn't get attacked until after he arrived, correct? Now, my dear, why don't you hand over your locket so this madness can end?
Screw you!
Seems a bit unfair, him blaming our butler for his actions. I make a run for it. How absurd. I am never handing this locket over to anyone. I bump into someone and screamed.
Get away from me!
Whoa, calm down. It's me, Jason.
Jason?
I grip onto his shirt.
Oh my gosh. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
You don't look very happy.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little shaken up. There was...
Yo, calm down for a second. Gather your thoughts. What happened?
Well,
Someone was after...
kind of following me.
Excuse me?
Jason pushes me aside, taking a few steps forward and punching his fist into his hand.
Where is that bastard? I'm gonna kick his ass!
Don't. Yours will end up getting kicked. Or worse.
Jason, don't. It's probably one of those weirdos causing disturbances across town.
I know it is.
But I have to. It's the manly thing to do.
No, it's the stupid thing to do. Speaking of stupid, why are you out anyway? Don't you know it's dangerous?
Yeah, well, staying inside is boring. I wanted to hit it up at the arcade.
You're gonna get yourself killed being so careless.
I could say the same thing about you.
Yeah, but the difference is I have a fabulous Shota boy that's a katana-wielding butler. Top that.
Well, I can't tell you how to run your life. Stay safe.
You too.
I'm home!
No answer.
Noah?
I look around the house. Where could he be?
Noah!
Yes, milady?
Ah, don't scare me like that!
Forgive me for not answering you sooner. Nature called.
Ew.
I see you've purchased yourself some snacks.
Well, there wasn't any flour, and I really wanted cookies, so...
You could have sent me on an errand to procure them for you.
Yeah, well, it was on the way, so...
You could have gotten hurt.
I almost did.
None of this would be happening if you never met him. You would have a completely normal life. Think about it. You didn't get attacked until after he arrived, correct?
Penny for your thoughts?
Huh?
I know something is bothering you.
Yeah, well...
Tell him about the mysterious figure, or don't say anything. Probably should tell him.
Someone was stalking me earlier.
What?
He was different from the others somehow. I can't put my finger on it. He didn't attack me, but the way he talked. He was trying to convince me to give up the locket.
Isaac.
Isaac?
Listen, whatever you do, no matter what he tells you, don't ever give it to him.
I wasn't planning to.
Good.
Mind telling me a bit about who this Isaac is? And can you really be sure that's who I ran into?
By any chance, did he call you milady?
Yeah, but...
Then it's him.
Excuse me, but you call me milady like every other sentence.
He's a butler.
Well,
so
that
he's
escalated
kind of
quickly.
like Devin?
It's a little trickier than that. I'm not too sure of his motives myself. Why is he here? He is bound to Lady Jasmine. There's no way he'd abandon her.
I take great offense to a man that leaves a maiden in peril.
Looking at you, Jason. Noah went into the kitchen and fetched me some tea.
To calm the nerves, milady.
Thanks.
And your packaged cookies?
I giggled a bit.
Much appreciated, milord.
You are not my maid.
Relax, will you? I was being sarcastic.
Still, such a title is reserved only for the deserving, such as yourself.
So I'm milord now?
You know what I meant.
Over the weekend, I had a surprise visit late afternoon.
Surprise! What are you guys doing here?
Emily dragged us. Ow!
Everyone happily volunteered.
Sora started shaking his head, mouthing the word, lies, they're all lies. I had to stop myself from laughing.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but since we're here...
Of course, make yourself at home. Just take off your shoes. I don't want you providing more work for Noah. I mean...
Noah?
Who's that?
Oh, he's the housekeeper my parents recently hired.
Sounds legit.
And how much money do your parents make anyway?
None of your business.
I led everyone into the living room.
Anyone want some tea?
Sora raised his hand.
I'll take some.
Alrighty.
I poured him a cup. He thanked me as soon as he received it.
Anyone else?
Oh, yes, please.
None for me, thanks. I'm rather sick of tea. But if you've got some beer...
There's not a drop of alcohol in this house, and I'm not gonna get arrested for serving a minor.
Well, you're a minor too.
Exactly.
I was only kidding. Jeez.
I poured myself a cup and sat down.
So did you hear the recent news report?
Nah, that stuff's depressing. I'd rather play video games.
Jason, this is serious. You should really stay up to date. A lot of young girls are getting hurt, and it's your duty as a man to protect them.
What good is a man when he abandons a fair maiden for a tummy ache?
You will not let that go, will you?
Never.
Yo, I happened to be a fabulous shirt to cry on when you got scared of that stalker a couple nights back.
Stalker? Oh my goodness.
Relax, Emily, I was there.
That is a fabulous shirt to cry on.
Hey.
Your words, not mine. Anyway, Annalise, there's a lot of weirdos going around. Please, just be careful.
No worries. I'll be fine.
Besides, I have a combat butler. Score 100 for me.
You're really fond of that locket.
I shine it up with my hand.
It's my baby.
Everyone spends another couple hours with me before deciding to head home.
It's starting to get dark. Wouldn't want to run into one of those creeps.
Oh, you definitely don't.
Jason strolls over to Emily, eating a candy bar and offering his arm.
Shall we?
We shall.
Thank you for coming over. It was a lot of fun. Hey, where's Sora?
Oh, he's already left.
I groan.
Say goodbye first, jerk.
I wave goodbye to my friends and shut the door. To my surprise, I see Noah.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough.
Not suspicious at all.
Lady Valance.
Annalise, please.
Annalise, right. Please be wary of the people you hang out with. You never know if one of them could be the enemy.
Wait. You're not accusing my friends of being one of those outwardly losers, are you?
Just be cautious.
Noah walks off into the kitchen, probably to start dinner. Okay, where the heck did that come from? Monday, another week of school begins. Class seemed to drag longer than usual. I doodled in my notebook more than I took notes.
You're bored too, huh?
Yeah,
Wish something interesting would happen.
can't argue with that.
Suddenly the ground shook.
What the?
Everyone, under your desks.
Not gonna argue with the woman.
Everyone ducked down. Nobody was calm. A strange black smoke started to engulf the room. I took out my locket.
Okay, Noah. I kinda need you right now.
I closed my eyes. Nothing happened.
Noah? Please, get over here!
Why isn't he showing up?
Annalise!
Sora?
He grabbed my hand.
Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Trying to maneuver our way through a crowd of panicking students, Sora and I dashed down the stairs and through the hallway. Why isn't Noah coming? I briefly break away from Sora's grip.
I gotta do something.
Annalise, wait!
This'll only take a minute.
What are you doing? Get back here!
I run back down the hall and turn a corner.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but this isn't funny. Get over here now, Noah! Your lady demands it! Come on!
Another window shatters.
Annalise!
Sora finds me and drags me away from the scene. Both of us try and catch our breaths.
What? What was that? What's happening?
Emily?
Do you know where Jason is? Did he get out okay?
I'm right here.
Oh, Jason!
She runs up and hugs him.
Sora,
Please don't run off like that. Whatever you were trying to do, it can wait.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I just didn't want to lose you. It's hard to navigate through all this confusion. I wish I could have protected you.
Sora,
I take his hand.
but you did protect me. If you hadn't have come back for me, well, I'd hate to think what the alternative would be.
That seemed to cheer him up a bit. He gave my hand a tight squeeze. But the question remains, what the heck just happened here? I waddled down the hall into the living room and just fall face down on the sofa.
Stupid reporters. Go ask the teacher for your eyewitness accounts.
Oh, went too
Stupid
quickly.
reporters. Go ask the teacher for your eyewitness accounts. I'm tired.
Despite school being suspended for the day due to the mysterious incident, we were practically in lockdown. Well, I guess lockdown isn't the proper term, more like held hostage. That doesn't work either, but it sure felt like it. News reporters, police, the fire department, men in black, everybody wanted a stupid statement about today's incident.
I don't know anything. Let me go home. I just want to sleep.
Is what I really, really wanted to say. Anyway, that explains why I came home later than usual. Poor Sora ended up having to stay longer because he's Mrs. Sato's son. Must be tough being a teacher's kid.
Would Milady be interested in some strawberry shortcake?
Noah?
I almost backflipped on the couch, wiping my face of any drool that may have slipped as I was dozing off. Noah just smiles at me with a chuckle.
My apologies for not attending to you earlier. Enjoy this as a token of apology.
I don't see what you have to apologize for, but I'm not complaining.
I happily eat the cake. Gosh, it's so
You
good.
look rather worn. What happened?
And the mood shifted from cheery to stressful. Yay.
School got attacked.
I see.
Which reminds me, why didn't you show up, mister? I kept calling for you several times. Almost gave Sora a heart attack because of it.
You shouldn't be running around like that. It's dangerous.
Yeah, Sora scolded me enough. Don't need it from you. But you're avoiding the question. Why didn't you show up, oh ever loyal servant?
Noah sighed.
I couldn't.
Elaborate.
I'm only able to work at nights. Therefore, you would be unable to summon me until sunset.
You could have told me that before!
I was just about to say that's a rather important detail.
I know, I'm sorry, but I could not. Not yet.
Don't tell me. Are you a vampire combat butler or something?
I am nothing of the sort.
That's a relief, at least.
Lady Valance, I don't mean to hide things from you, but there are limitations.
Limitations. Convenient excuse.
Just as convenient as your parents being gone the same amount of time you and I got separated. You've hardly believed anything I've told you since we were reunited. It's natural to assume any further explanations would be in vain. I sincerely wish I could have told you everything at once, but it just doesn't work that way.
Noah excuses himself and begins his nightly routine. Limitations, huh? Next day, lunch. Noah packed me lunch before he left. Where does he even go during the day?
You gonna eat that?
Jason was pointing at my brownie.
Hands off!
Aw, damn it.
Jason, quit trying to leech off of Annalise.
Why is everyone so calm today? Wasn't yesterday's event unsettling?
Something on your mind?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Actually, a lot of.
Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, we'll listen. Got nothing better to do.
Ignore him.
I always do.
I heard that.
Well, hypothetically speaking, what's a girl to do when she finds out she's so special she needs a bodyguard, but because of her, everyone she cares about is put in danger?
That was oddly specific.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I think the stress is getting to her.
no, it's not. Annalise, whatever you're trying to get at, it's not your fault. Nobody's getting hurt because of you.
My housekeeper sure is.
Why do you even have a housekeeper?
Jason, just shut up, will ya?
Hi, Kokoro. How are you? Sora tried his best to cheer me up, but I was pretty much moping the remainder of lunch. I hate being such a downer, but it's hard for me to come up with any other conclusion. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish I was normal. After school, Jason suggested we go out to eat.
It's not even dinner yet.
Well, apparently dinner time is dangerous, so once I finish my makeup test, we're gonna do some hardcore snacking.
I'm doing well, how are you? I'm doing well as well. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Fine, but if you intend to scout for discounts, do it yourself this time. There's no way I'm leaving Annalise alone with you.
And that's how we found ourselves, once again strolling down an eerily quiet street. The same street, I might add, that Michael attacked us on.
I'm craving nachos. They got these really spicy ones at the local arcade. Say, why don't we go snacking there and get in a few rounds?
I'd be up for it.
Just the sort of pick-me-up I needed.
If Annalise is game, so am I.
Yes! You so owe me for bailing on me, mister.
I thought that was Jason.
No, I'm not talking about that. You owe me for having to go home and do your homework, which essentially canceled our game date.
Date, huh? You two have a thing going on?
Oh yeah, I heard you got stuck with Jason.
What did I ever do to you guys?
Don't make us answer that.
I giggled slightly whilst Jason just groaned.
What was that?
I don't know.
It's certainly nothing good.
Smoke was rising. A dark figure emerged.
What a familiar scent lingering in the air. Lady Valis, I presume.
Is he referring to you, Annalise?
Well,
The man in a white suit and matching hat pulled out a vial, popping its cork and applying some sort of oil to his finger.
Your essence would make a fabulous addition to my collection.
He ran his finger down his cane,
Allow me to harvest it.
and with a flick of his wrist, The man whipped his cane in a slashing motion, causing a cutting wind to lunge forward.
Annalise!
What the hell?
A pity. I missed.
I dodged it. How? I checked the time. It won't be sunset for another 10 minutes. Sora and Jason don't stand a chance against this guy. What do I do? What do I do? Summon Noah anyway or wait until sunset? I think we should at least try. I'll save just in case. I have no choice. I need to try. I grab my locket pendant and squeeze it tightly.
Noah, I know you have limitations, but we really need you right now.
What are you doing? We need to get out of here.
Just give me a minute.
We don't have a minute.
Please work, come on. I know you can hear me.
That guy is getting ready to launch another blow.
Keep trying or retreat for now. It's useless. Noah wasn't kidding. Of course he wasn't. He would never lie to me.
You're right. Let's go.
Sora grabs my hand and we make a run for it.
Where the heck are you guys going?
We run down the street that leads to my house. Is that where he's taking me? Would we really be safe then? I look at the time on my phone and realize it's just about sunset.
Yes!
I break from Sora's grip, sprinting a few steps ahead of him.
Noah, come out!
Sora suddenly falls to his knees. Is he in pain?
Sora! Sora, what's wrong? Did he hit you?
There you are.
The mysterious hat man slashes his cane against the air.
Noah, it's been a while. My, how you've grown.
Walter.
Walter?
My leg still remembers the butter knife you threw at it. I've been limping ever since.
You won't be limping anymore once I end you!
Noah charged forward, but Walter blocked with his cane.
Impressive. Slightly.
A duel broke out. Walter was matching Noah blow by blow until... Noah jumped with a spin, whipping out a fork and jabbing it into Walter's leg.
Now you will never be able to hurt another Diamond Child, ever again.
Noah stepped back, almost looking like he was going to collapse. I ran over to support him.
Thank you, lady.
Noah put on a pot of tea and set a plate of cookies in front of me.
I made them last night.
Thank you, Sora. You are Sora. You were Sora all this time.
Or rather, the other way around.
Noah retrieves the pot of tea and pours me a cup.
Do you mind if I take a seat?
You don't have to ask permission.
I'll take that as a yes then.
Noah scoots his chair closer to the table and looks at me.
That locket you're wearing works as a type of defense mechanism. It can protect the Diamond Child's essence in case of a direct hit.
Say goodbye to your precious Lady Valance!
I love how Cho in the earlier stream she guessed correctly by accident, because she made that joke earlier about watch Sora, he already knows about the locket.
Only once though.
I feel my arms instinctively wrap around my stomach.
I expected you wouldn't remember anything when I found you. But I didn't think you would have gotten separated from the locket. I'm not sure how that happened.
He then pours himself a cup of tea.
Coming to this world had set upon limitations. I had to become a normal person, and I wasn't able to be Noah again until you were reunited with the locket. Even then, I could only work nights. I did my best to Sora, to always be by your side. I couldn't protect you as well, but I'd always be there.
Then what about Mrs. Sato?
She's not really my mother. She came with me on my quest to look for you. I never actually knew my parents.
Oh, I see.
She really does see me as her son, though. That probably made it easier to play the part.
Definitely wasn't acting.
I suppose not.
He took a sip of his tea.
Annalise.
I have a question.
Yes, milady?
You're really different as Sora.
How so?
Well, aside from the way you talk and all, Sora was a lot more touchy. I mean, he'd wrap his arm around my shoulder, ruffle up my hair. Heck, he started taking me to school every day on his bike. I mean, is Sora even aware who he really is?
100%. All that changes when I am Sora is how I look and sound. Nothing more.
I'd say your personality changes some too.
To answer your question, it's even confusing to me. I seem to forget protocol when I'm under the guise of Sora. Honestly, I'm concerned that I'll forget who I am one of these days. Just like you did.
Noah.
I try to take his hand, but he pulls back. For some reason, that really annoys me, so I grab his wrist.
Stop. This won't hurt me. You and I will not end up like Devin and Lillian.
Noah's eyes widen in shock. I'm confused myself what I'm saying. Is this my internal memory?
What happened to them has nothing to do with having touched each other.
I entwine my fingers with his.
See? I'm not dying. Are you dying?
He chuckled a bit.
No, milady.
I felt his hand gently place on my back.
May I tell you something personal, milady?
Go ahead.
I love you.
I felt his lips gently brush against mine. My heart began to race. I started to feel all warm inside, like I've wanted this for a very long time. I kissed him back, and then I realized what I was feeling. It was reciprocated love. I've been in love with him for a long time, haven't I? These are Lady Valance's feelings. I really am her.
Noah, I love you too.
Ugh, who could be at the door?
Annalise!
Emily throws her arms around me.
Emily?
I feel like she's going to pop my lungs.
I was so worried. I heard about what happened from Jason. Are you okay?
Do I look dead to you?
Sorry. It's just things have been rather crazy lately and... Is that your housekeeper?
Huh?
I turn around and see Noah standing there.
What are you doing? Go back to the kitchen.
I was curious what all the commotion was about.
He looks rather young to be a housekeeper.
Looks can be deceiving, milady.
Huh?
Emily eyed him from head to toe, wearing a concerned expression.
You're not a doppelganger, are you?
Oh, good lord, you did not.
Pardon?
I don't know. You look familiar somehow.
Okay, that's enough harassing my butler.
Your butler?
I sometimes call him that. Anyway, out! Out! Out!
But I'm serious. He looks really familiar.
Yeah. He vaguely resembles a particular character. See you tomorrow.
Who, Jeeves or Sebastian? I shut the door.
Mind explaining what that was all about?
Emily's really been into visual novels lately. She thought you looked like a particular character one she just finished.
I see.
Yeah, she once compared me to Miyoko from Dark Knights.
But why was she here?
Wanted to make sure I wasn't dead.
Who is it now? I angrily open the door to see Jason.
What do you want?
I wanted to make sure you weren't dead.
and I'm not. Yay me! Now go away.
I try to slam the door, but Jason holds it open.
Whoa, hold on a second. No need to be so rude.
I tell that to Emily, who interrupted my first kiss.
Hey, do you mind if I come in a second?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
I try to close the door again, but he practically shoves his way in.
Hey!
Sora's not dead too, right?
No, he's not. And he wouldn't be here. Go call him or something.
Phone's dead.
Jason's acting really weird.
I know you're here, Sora.
Why is he looking for Sora?
Ah, Sora.
Uh-oh.
There you are.
Wait, what?
You must be mistaken. I'm simply the housekeeper for Milady.
Ah, yes, Noah. I heard about you.
Jason opened his hand, and then a cane appeared.
We've met before. Many times.
Noah quickly pulls out his katana. Jason charges at him in a puff of black smoke. Once it clears, Jason is no longer there, but another butler with a top hat. Wait. He's the guy that tried to get me to hand over the locket.
You will not get anywhere near Lady Valance, Isaac.
I'm in her house, aren't I?
Not for long!
Noah kicked Isaac in the stomach, sending him flying through a window.
Forgive me, milady, but we must run.
Before I could even respond, Noah picks me up and starts running. He had me onto his back piggyback style, because obviously bridal style would slow him down. I'm surprised how fast he's able to move with me on his back. We arrived to the park when...
You really think you could outrun me, Noah?
He has wings? I shouldn't be surprised about anything anymore.
This must be very shocking to you, Lady Valance.
Jason, how could you? I thought we were friends.
My apologies, milady, but I too am bound by an unwavering pledge of loyalty. Noah should understand that.
We are never to lay a hand on a diamond child!
Like you haven't? I heard about Lillian.
Lady Valance's life comes before anyone else's. She forced my hand!
Bad example. But still.
Isaac jabs his cane forward, but Noah knocks it out of his hand.
Impressive.
He snaps his fingers. It reappears.
Not.
Isaac hits Noah in the stomach, causing him to lose his hold of me. I fall to the ground on my butt. Darn, that hurt. Isaac eyes me and spins his cane around, pointing it directly to my face.
Please forgive me, Lady Valance, but Lady Jasmine wishes you dead.
You'll have to kill me first!
Noah slides in behind Isaac and cuts across his arm. Isaac moves away in the nick of time, but suffers a gash on his arm.
Clever, but...
Isaac takes off his hat and a whirling black smoke begins encircling him.
I guess if I have to kill you first, it won't be too much of an extra task.
Isaac sped forward, almost knocking Noah out. Noah recovered his stance. They were able to match each other blow for blow. They're the same. Butlers trained for combat. Is it even possible for either to win? Isaac has a gash on his arm, but he's swinging that cane like it's nothing. Noah, however, is clearly getting tired. His reactions are getting slower. Darn it, I need to do something. I want to protect him. I have to.
What the... Ugh!
Where'd all these vines come from? Wait a minute. Lady Valance.
Hello, Noah.
I walk over to Isaac, whom is entangled in my vines.
You damn wench! Release me at once!
You know, it would be really easy for me to kill you.
I slowly close my hand, causing the vines to squeeze tighter. Isaac struggles in severe discomfort.
But
I release my grip.
I don't want to.
You're a fool.
No, just a good friend. Isaac, you have to accept Lady Jasmine wished for this. She's never going to remember.
Yes, she will! She wanted me to kill you. If I can do it, maybe she'll...
She became Emily, didn't she?
I release him from the vines.
I just wanted her to remember me.
I knelt down beside him.
She doesn't have to. Have you seen how she lights up whenever she sees Jason? Her heart recognizes that it's you. Stay with her.
I could kill you at any time. You know that, right?
But I trust that you won't, because you are my friend.
She always had more faith in you than me.
Isaac stood up.
The Lady Jasmine has truly wished to live a normal life. I shall remain by her side, living likewise.
Isaac snapped his fingers.
Hello, Emily?
Jason pulls out his cell phone and calls Emily.
I was wondering if you'd like to do something tonight.
Jason walked away, still chatting away on the phone until he was out of sight.
Milady.
Noah stared at me in awe, like he hadn't seen me in forever. Well, he hasn't seen me like this for a while, that's for sure.
You saved my life.
And Isaac's. I was tired of seeing people getting killed on my account.
I'm really sorry. I can't negotiate like you can.
I wouldn't have been able to persuade them either. Their hearts were already corrupted. I think being friends with Jason is what prevented Isaac from being too far gone.
Perhaps it did.
Noah took my hand for the first time without any
My
hesitation.
beloved Valance. My search is finally over. I have successfully retrieved you.
Dear servant, you make me sound like a delivery in a box.
Forgive me. I'm just overwhelmed. I thought I was never going to see you again.
Well, you thought wrong.
Now,
Noah takes a step back.
shall we return home, milady? I can't promise you peace and safety, but I can promise I'll always be by your side.
And that is a promise I know you shall never break above all others.
He entwined his fingers with mine.
I love you, Valance.
I love you too.
And so we entered the portal, hand in hand. I don't know what lies ahead in the future for us. We broke a lot of rules, that's for sure. But Noah went through hell to find me, was reborn in this world like I was. He never once gave up, even when I couldn't remember. He fought for me, and I too will fight for him. You've unlocked character notes in the extras section. Well, that was a lot of fun. Kokoro says, Twitch hates me right now, but I will be sure to watch the archive video when it's out. Thank you again for playing it. Thank you for making it. I really enjoyed it. And I like the ending I got. I like the twists and turns. I'm definitely going to write a review for this later on. Thank you again for making it. And I'm going to edit together a recording of this for Twitch as soon as possible. And thank you for coming. I'm glad we could chat while playing this. Since I'm done playing through, there's more endings. I found one of them and I like the one I ended up with. And I'll check out the extras later off screen, but for now, I think now's a good time to find someone to raid. Let's see, who is currently live? I'll need to check Twitch right now. It's nice that Twitch has added a button where you can just click raid channel. Because before they had that, you would have to basically switch to a new page and refresh it to see who is online and who isn't. Oh, Nine's playing Yakuza 0, so I think we'll raid her. Again, thank you very much for coming. Hopefully tomorrow I can do another live stream for another game. Until tomorrow, see you later. Ta-ra!